on the road again. Got my trailer hooked on the back there. We're going camping for a couple days. This is a campground that I've never been camping at before. I've checked it out. It's not too far from my house. It's called Tacknich Landing. It's right on Tacknich Lake here on the Oregon coast. So, hey, come along with me. Let's do some camping. Yeah!
This is Highway 101 south on the Oregon coast. This campground is nestled in between the highway and the lake, a beautiful area. Here's my spot. Time to back in. I now have a routine for setting up the trailer. Don't forget to do something and do it in the right order.
Well, that wasn't too difficult. I had to back up a little bit of a hill, but this spot, or this campsite here, is really long, so there's plenty of room for my Jeep and the 20-foot trailer. Most of the other spots in this campground are pretty short. Not too much available for camping with a trailer. Most of them, pretty much all you can do is a tent or a short RV. But we are here. The weather is a little bit Yesterday it was like 80 degrees. Today it's completely overcast. There's a little bit of a blue, but it's still supposed to be dry. In the valley, over in the Willamette Valley, it's going to be 100 and some today. But on the coast, not so much. It's okay. So I think I'm going to go for a short walk around the campground. See how short these three spots are here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Looks like I could get my trailer in here. Maybe that middle one. Yeah, the middle one might work. Camp host is down that way. There's actually a boat launch down there for Tacknich Lake. This part of the campground down this way is a kind of a dead-end road, so they don't recommend you taking a trailer back into this part. Dead end, no trailer turnaround. Yeah. Tacknich Lake. This is only a very small part of it. This is actually a quite large lake. It has several very long arms on it. Let's take a walk to the end of the road here and see what's down here. There is another boat launch other than the one in the campground here. There's a public boat launch just up Highway 101, not very far from here. This looks like the end of the road. Alrighty. I do not really know what this plant is or what the name of it is, but the flowers are like soft and fluffy, and they look kind of like an old man's beard. So maybe it's old man's beard plant. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Really fluffy. Let's walk out on the dock. The lily pads are pretty. There are occasional house around this lake. I think it's mostly the West Forest Service land or BLM land around the entire lake, so I don't know if those were grandfathered in or what, but they don't have a road. You have to access them by a boat. Well, there's a nice picnic area right here by the boat launch.
Tacknich Lake has lots of lilies.
Well, I'm walking up. This is a loop, goes around the circle, but these camp spots here are pretty short. Be pretty difficult, and they're not very level either. Nice old growth type forest in here. Very pretty. Well, we are to the top of the hill. Now, actually, this one would probably be long enough. So there's a couple here on this part that you could probably get my trailer into. That one would work. Well, I think I'm going to get some lunch. That was a nice walk around the campground. A few people here. Well, I had some lunch, took a little nap, got the fire going out here now. Got a cold beverage, and as soon as the fire gets going good enough, gets down to some nice hot coals, I think I'm gonna roast. Well, a spark just landed on my hand. Ouch! I think I'm going to roast a brat, have some potato salad, a few chips. That's campfire food. Alright, that looks like that's ready to eat.
Well, it is the second day. It's like 7:15 in the morning. I'm going to go for a drive around the backside of Kennysart Lake. There's a gravel forest road that goes around there, comes back into Canary Road, and then back to Highway 101 down by Florence. So it's a nice big loop. I have a couple of geocaches I'm going to check on back there just to make sure they're doing okay. It's been quite a while since I've looked at them. So, hey, let's go for a drive in the country.
We are turning off Highway 101 onto 5 Mile Road. It's a gravel forest road.
The geocache that I'm going to check on is up there. But first I'm going to go see if I can see a view of the lake from here. This is part of Kennysart Lake. I've kayaked out there before. Lots of lily pads. There's geocaches down there. Well, speaking of geocaches, this one of mine has not been found for more than a year. And the last person said there were some issues with it, so let's go see if I can find it. Gotta go up there, and I brought a replacement geocache container. Man, that is thick looking up there. Okay, gotta find an easy way in. I don't know if there is an easy way in. Okay, I climbed up the bank here. And I'm looking around to see if I can find the original container. Not having any luck yet, but I will search some more.
The last person to find this one said the container was thrashed and placed a temporary container and log sheet.
Ah, there it is. Okay, well, I'm going to open it. See what it looks like inside. Actually has a dry log sheet in it. Actually, the last person to sign this was 6/3/19. Okay, so I'm going to retire this container, and I'm going to put that other one here and put this log sheet in with the other new one and call it good.
Geocache maintenance done. Now on to the road again.
Well, the road has come down to lake level here. I don't know if you can see it in this video or not, but way across the arm over there on the other side there is a railroad trestle. It's part of the Oregon Coast rail line. It goes to Coos Bay from Eugene. Anyway, let's go farther down the road. There's another geocache down here that is mine that I want to check on. Alright, we've gone down the road a couple miles. You used to be able to camp right here, but I guess the Forest Service decided they didn't want people to camp here, so they dug this big ditch and piled up berms so you couldn't get down here to park anymore. My guess is some people were making a big trash pile down here. They decided, the heck with that, we're not letting people camp there. Well, my geocache is just supposed to be over here, 100 feet or so. Gotta walk across this bridge. Oh, there goes a comrade. I didn't get anything on video when I was driving along, but I did see an eagle a little bit ago. That was pretty cool. It's pretty calm up here today. Well, let's see if we can find this geocache of mine and see what it needs. Well, it used to be attached to a tree or something on this side of the road, but who knows what's happened here. We are at 28 feet. Oh, lordy.
Thrashing into the blackberries.
Yeah, looks like this tree's been whacked at by the brush hog. I don't know. It's a micro. Yeah, I bet it was tied to the tree here. Anyway, I'm gonna look for some more. Not encouraging. They don't want to fall into the lake.
It wasn't there.
Well, I did not find the container that was there, so I think it may have gotten brush hogged. So I'm going to put this one on that tree. Yep. There we go. That should work. Alright. Let's head on around on the road. Sure is peaceful out here today. It is pretty overcast though. It would be nice if the sunshine would come out, but oh well, it's not raining.
Now a few miles down the road.
Well, we have come to the location of another one of my geocaches. Last person that found it was like a year ago. Said the log sheet was moldy and unsignable. Well, we'll see. There's a little creek. And there it is. I think I'm going to do some maintenance on it. I had one of these water jugs in an old wrecked car on a back road. It was just kind of shoved off the side of the road. It was all smashed up. Had bullet holes in it, you know, the standard wrecked car in the woods. And I put one of these geocache containers, stuck it in under the back fender or something. And went to check on it one day, and somebody was shooting at the car again. The container had a bullet hole through it. I'd say that was pretty moldy and icky. So if the container is big enough, I've had pretty good luck with these pill containers, and put the log sheet inside that. There's actually a pencil in there too. And then put that into the regular geocache container. Then I have pretty good luck with keeping the log sheet dry. I also have a travel bug that I picked up the other day, so I'm going to place this in this container too. It may sit out here for a while, but at least it's right next to the road. This always bothers me. You know, people that are so disrespectful that they have to do this to road signs. This is just, I don't know, you could say it's evil or just plain stupid. Either way, it doesn't need to be done. So if you're one of those people, don't do that.
Down the road some more.
Okay, we have come to the bridge over the Fiddle Creek arm of Taconich Lake. And I have one more geocache right here. It has a clue. It has something to do with this sign. And generally speaking, it should be right here. Yep. This one looks in pretty good shape. There's one of these pill bottles in here. What is in here? Huh. There's a domino. There's a quarter. A zebra. A weird guy. What's he got? Guts in his hand? That's weird. Ooh, and a nice bug. I like the bug. That's cool. Anyway, this one looks in perfect shape. Nothing to do here. So we're going to head on down the road. This eventually is going to go into Canary Road and back towards Florence. So this is probably the end of this adventure in the back road around the backside of Taconich Lake. So let's move on down the road. Well, we are back at the trailer in the campground. Time to hang out here for a while.
I built a fire and put out some peanuts on the picnic table for the critters.
I put those peanuts out there on the picnic table. I was thinking maybe a chipmunk or a squirrel would come, because I put some out there yesterday and they disappeared. But it wasn't a chipmunk or a squirrel, it was a couple of blue jays. There was one came down there, and then a few minutes later another one, a separate one, came down there. So I wonder, can these guys communicate? Hey, there's food on this picnic table over here. Oh, that was great. Peanuts! I got peanuts! That's good stuff. High quality peanuts. Just for you guys. Hi! How you doing? So I tossed a couple more peanuts on the ground there. These guys are cute. These guys are cute. Well, that was just precious. It has been a great day. I really enjoyed my little trip around Taconich Lake and doing some maintenance on some of my geocaches, which have been out there for a couple years, a couple of them, without being found yet, and they definitely needed some help. So, thanks for coming along with me on this camping trip. I think I'm going to sit out here by the fire for a while and then retire to the camper. So I hope to see you again in the next video. See ya.